friends. On this episode of SMD, I'm going to be going over some meals that I grew up with. So I'm going to call it the Growing Up series. My brother and I were talking about some of the meals that we had when we were kids. We remembered some of them, and there's some that I'm going to make. Well, during the summers, I would go to work with my dad, and we would eat lunch. And one day, we went to the store, and my dad came out of the grocery store with these three items, and this was our lunch one day. And I just thought I'd start this Growing Up series with this because I was a teenager going to work with my dad, and he got a can opener, and he opened the beans. We did not heat these up. So I would like you to try this because it's really not that bad. But this was a meal at lunch, and we got us a Coke, and what we did is we poured a little bit of Fritos in the can of ranch style beans, and that was our meal. My dad and I both had this meal. And if you've never tried it before, honestly, it's not that bad. Like I said, don't heat the beans up. Put some Fritos in there and try it. This was a meal that I remember that my dad and I had one day at work during lunch, and I'll never forget it. And it was these three items. So that's going to start off this series that my daughter and I are going to do, because some of these meals, of course, she's never had before. These are meals that I had when I was growing up that I can remember. So we're going to do a series of videos of just some of the things that I grew up with. And I wanted to start out with this one. This was a meal that my dad and I had during lunch one day when I went to work with him. We're going to do a few more videos on the Growing Up series of when I was growing up and some of the things that I remember. And this is going to be the first one. So stay tuned to Simple Meals with Dave, and we're going to see how we can help you out in the kitchen.